Hey yo, what's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Luck, and we're back today with another video. Today we're kind of talking about my thoughts. Here's E-Day Beta. Got my notebook here. I talk about what I thought about the E-Day Beta, what I liked, what I disliked, all that. So let's break it down so far. First thing I'm gonna say is that the beta was great. I liked it. Overall, I really did. It definitely felt like traditional Gears of War. To where it's like what made Gears Gears. My there's no hate on Gears 5. I did love Gears 5, but I'm using an example. Like Gears 5 to me felt very cartoony, in a way, since it was very hyper balanced. It was like, oh, who can hyper bounce the most, right? Like they heavily focused on how quick you can get around a corner, which games do have to evolve. I get that, but I felt as a Gears veteran that's played Gears since the original, that kind of did steer away. Don't get me wrong, I'd have my moments, I have my moments. Everybody does moments in gaming, but I felt it was kind of getting away from what made Gears of War Gears of War. Um, so so I do, like I said, I do feel like this is a right moment, direction, the right a step right direction. Sorry, getting tongue tied. But yeah, so hopefully, it's back to that dark and gritty like feel of Gears of War. When you played the beta in this, you're like, oh crap, I'm playing Gears of War. I'm not playing some cartoony game, right? So that's good. Like first thing I felt soon I loaded up, just from the main menu to the multiplayer, whether it was the social or ranked, or to the Horde Siege, which they're calling it right now. And so with that, and then like speaking of like good things, like thing that they're implementing is what that I've noticed with this. I did try like all the modes is like they're going back to the traditional rank system, which is great. Like I hated, hated, hated um the rank system they put in 5. It was just it was like a Call of Duty. It was like grinding a leaderboard on Call of Duty. That's all ranked was for Gears 5. It was, hey, as long as you play, you're gonna get some. You're gonna be top 100, top 1,000, right? And that's the same thing with like Reloaded. Like there's no like true rank. It was like, hey, as long as you play, you're getting up there. So with that said, like the thing I have with that is like if you do that, like people do it, they boost, right? You can boost your score. You can like, oh, I'm number one, but in reality, like you boosted your stuff. Like I got people that I know that do it, and like I get on like, hey, don't be gloating. Oh, I'm top 100 in the world, and I'm top 10, and you're over here boosting with alt accounts, stuff like that. So bring back that traditional rank system, like most games now have, like Marvel Rivals, Apex, Warzone, right? If you lose, you're deranking, and it's not a quick shot up to whatever the top rank is. It's a slow climb. Like I was winning games, losing games, and I wasn't getting a lot of, like, I think they called it RR, rank. Oh yeah, rank reward. So I wasn't getting a lot of RR each game, even though I was winning. Like I'd win a game, I'd get like maybe 5-10 points. So it's not a lot. I don't know if it's because it's the beta, so it's not the full how it's actually gonna work. But I'm just glad that they brought that back. So that's just some positives, and like I also, with that, like the rank system, I hope that means that they're bringing back the comp scene for E Day, well, for Gears of War in general. Like with E Day coming out, hope they bring back the comp scene. That way, I know Gears of War is a very niche community and a niche game overall. Like everybody knows what Gears of War is. It is not like it's not really like talked about. I hope that with how like with the rank system being a real rank system, I hope they actually bring back comp. I think there's talks about them bringing back comp with E Day, but we'll see. And so because with if that's a thing, then that means that it would, put a spotlight, whether how bright or dim it may be, it would put a spotlight on Gears of War as a whole. So if you make content, whether you do TikTok shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook videos, whatever they're called, stream, like kind of eat. And I've been seeing a lot of people, posting TikToks and shorts and streaming the E-Day beta. So I hope like this helps us as creators or Gears creators. Like I've always been like a Gears streamer, never really made YouTube. So, but overall, I hope it gives us Gears creators like a spotlight. Because we could use some. We could get some eating. Like because Gears of War is a staple of Xbox. Everybody knows what Gears of War is, right? So, but next we're going to talk about. We'll just finish up my thoughts on multiplayer. So the gameplay, like I said, it overall felt great. It felt like a traditional Gears of War. Only like I only have a few complaints so far. The reloading felt kind of weird, not the traditional where you tap it and boom instantly get your full active reload and full ammo. It's like if you can like cancel reload. So say you're fully empty, you reload. It's like it's not slow, but you can tell like they're putting each shell, like adding each shell into the gun, right? So it's kind of slower. But with that, if say like you're doing that and someone pops a corner and you're mid reload, you can cancel reload, and whatever amount of shells you put in, whether it's sorry guys, whether it's 1, 2, or all 6. I think it's either 6 or 8. The max shells, whether it's that many you get in, however many you get in for that fight starts, that's how many you got. And you're gonna have to, pop in some more shells after that to fully reload. And then way it is, that's like the change with that is it's not like traditional Gears of War where you get active. It's all those are active shots. No, it's whatever you put in for that reload, and if you get the active off, that's how many shots of active you have. So you get 1 active in, boom, only 1 active shot, 2, 3, etc. See where it's going. That's kind of how that works. The shotgun still shoots kind of like it's still kind of center screen, so it comes back to the right, which has always been a thing in Gears. We've always wanted them to fix it, kind of haven't. So hopefully they do fix that. Hopefully they do get feedback on it. They'll fix that to where it's like I'm shooting my gun, it's coming out from the barrel, not the right of the screen. So you kind of like, I know it's a right hand third person shooter, so you want to have the shots kind of to the right. But with this, with E-Day, when you're aimed in, you can switch your shoulders. So you're coming in on a wall on the left, you can boom, swap shoulders, bam, back to the right, side, bam, back to the left, so on and so forth. There's small changes. So that's kind of like how the gunplay is. Still traditional Gears of War, right hand. I hope they fix that. Movement is kind of weird. It's a lot slower, so people that can do all the strafing, up A, back A, wrap shots, all that, it's kind of, you can still do it, it's just not as fluent, so fluent, bleh, tongue tied, but it's not as easy to do as it has been in past Gears. That's good. So, and they have like, it's kind of weird, like the way movements. It's kind of weird. Like I said, movement's weird, man. Like typically, like you think of Gears of War and strafing, it's quickly just bam, pop it, bam, pop it. But no, like when you hit sprint, it's just boom. When you turn to the left, you're just running. You don't really like, oh, stop, left, oh, stop, right. No, it's just go. See, if you want to do it, you got to run, pull back, hit a strafe, stop, hit a boom. So there's more button presses to do the movements. That's why it's not as fluent. So like I say, you still can do it. It's just not as fluent. And then lastly, Horde, Siege. You have 3 modes. You got Blitz, Siege, and then non-traditional Horde. It's a beta, so it didn't go to all 50. Blitz is just a shorter version of Siege. Siege is like the new PvE extraction. I keep looking to my monitors of the camera, sorry. But it's a PvE extraction, 3 teams of 4, so 12 player at all times. So you got your blue icons are your main objective, which is usually like control a rig, hold this point off, so on and so forth. And you got yellow ones, which are your secondary objectives. So you'll have transporting stuff, you'll have getting intel, destroying comms, high value targets, which are typically right now just seeders because it's the beta, or like a boomer or a a hook shot guy, which is new. It's a boomer with that instead of that, or the got a smaller, what's called a torque gun now, a torch gun. It just basically is the it's just a turret that we all know. Um, and then invasions, which are right now just the corpser and the Burmok, which in my gameplay that I posted for my showing off my gameplay, I got the Burmok in my gameplay. I didn't get the corpser. Hopefully next weekend, if I do, I'll probably record more. Hopefully I do get the corpser boss fight. So that's kind of how it was. That's kind of my thoughts on the E-Day beta so far. So hopefully next weekend things will change. Hopefully add more maps, maybe more modes. We'll see. Sometimes betas don't do that. Sometimes betas do, depending on what the people want, the feedback is. So that's all I have for now. So if you guys got any other comments or thoughts of what you felt about the game in the beta, if you see this video, let me know down below. If you're new, which a lot of people seeing this video will be new, please hit that like and subscribe button. Help us get to our first 100. We're at 96 subscribers right now when I'm posting this video. Hopefully we will be at our first 100, and then hopefully one day 1,000, where we get monetized, and then so on and so forth. So that's the goal. So with that said, we will see you guys in the next video, and it's been your boy Luck, and I'll see ya.